So, weiter geht's mit Back to the Future, Episode 4, der zweite Teil. Wir müssen immer noch versuchen, einerseits Trixie so ein bisschen von zu überzeugen, sich zwischen Emmett und... wo ist Marty? Na? Okay. Da ist die Kamera nicht mitgeswitcht. Und Martin haut einfach ab. Also Trixie soll Edna eifersüchtig machen. Das eine Ziel.
My future wouldn't be built so shoddily.
Hi, Miss Strickland. I was just...
Break what you like, Mr. Corleone. It's no skin off my nose. Just keep away from Emmett's booth. Speaking of whom, I'd better go see what's keeping him.
So, Entschuldigung, da kam ein wichtiges Telefonat dazwischen. So, wir haben eben den Zug für runtergenommen von der Hochbahn. Der war, glaube ich, auf dem Skateboard befestigt. Jetzt kam Edna an.
I'll go check on him for you. I was just heading there anyway.
No, you weren't. The last thing he needs is another distraction at the 11th hour.
But...
Tut tut. Not another word. I've got the rest of the day all mapped out.
Miss Strickland!
I'm sorry, I don't recognize you. Heavens, you shaved off your hair, but... Carl Sagan?
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
I'm not sure it would be seemly for me to be seen in the company of an alleged arsonist.
I think it may be in your best interest. You see, I know what you're up to.
Let's go somewhere where we can talk privately.
Go. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
So, und wieso ist die Kamera wieder falsch eingestellt? Ah, furchtbar. So. Jetzt. Was haben wir denn jetzt hier? Das
The
Skateboard.
underside of this future train model looks familiar. I wonder if it can ollie.
Mhm.
I'm not sure what good a train would do there. I'm not sure what good a train would do there.
Ja, gut, die Knöpfe. Skateboard nochmal weg. Was machen die Knöpfe?
The century looks bright
Okay.
for our fair metropolis. Our residents will want to venture 50 years into the future for a peek at Hill Valley circa 1981 than a pleasure ride in this elevated super collective imagination of mankind. Could this be our agricultural advances will make it a breeze to feed our burgeoning population? Though the form tired of waiting for Mother Nature to do her job, the same as ever. Just but where are all the people? Presto! Why, an artificial rainstorm drenches the valley's thirsty crop. Burrows extends a
Alles
mile
klar,
into
da
the
wird ganz
earth,
viel Tolles
giving
erzählt, was
future
wir
Hill
überlegt
Valley's
später
10
haben könnten.
million citizens plenty of space to work, play, and raise their families. And after the rain... What else? An artificial rainbow, reassuring all the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of.
I'm not sure what good a
and
train would
life
do there.
is sweet.
Auf jeden Fall ist der Diamant dann näher dran beim vierten Knopf.
And after the rain, what else? An artificial rainbow,
Nice rock.
reassuring all
But I
the good
can't
people of
reach it.
Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of. And life is sweet. Pleasant dreams, Hill Valley. And the Expo would like to remind you
Okay,
that you can
das war's.
find everything you need to transform your dreams into reality. And after the rain, hardware. What else? House hardware. An artificial rainbow, fair cities, reassuring all
So
the good people of Hill Valley that their needs are taken care of.
Just
And
borrowing
life
it.
is sweet.
Ja.
If you squint, it almost kind of looks like a big diamond.
Ja, das dachte ich, dass es ein Diamant ist. So.
It's not as nice as my truck back in '86. Jeez, I hope I still have a truck back in '86.
Aber wenn wir alles richtig machen, ist der Truck wieder da. Mal gucken.
Hey, Artie.
Hey, Mr. G-Man. How's the, undercover operation?
If everything goes as planned, we should be wrapping things up real soon now.
Well, when it's time for me to play my part, just say the word.
So you're the registration guy for the expo?
And chief accountant and paymaster.
Hey, you're coming up in the world.
And none of it would have happened if I hadn't responded to that subpoena.
You haven't met Sylvia yet, have you?
My contact person? Not yet. Is he or she at the expo?
I don't think so, and I'm pretty sure it'll be a she. Keep your eyes open for Sylvia.
What should I do when I meet her?
Just let nature take its course. I like Trixie's new outfit.
Cost the expo $14.89, but it was worth every penny. After all, she's the public face of the expo. Techne. Muse of progress.
I don't suppose you miss working for Kit Tannen.
No siree, Bob. I don't know how I ever got mixed up with an abusive, gun-toting thug like that. He even stiffed me on overtime pay.
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high-technology center?
Ja, wieso nicht?
Keep doing what you're doing, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
That's our, code name for you.
Oh, ha! Funny.
Ja, ja, funny. Gut, reden wir nochmal mit Trixie.
What's cooking?
What's Artie's job?
Oh, he's a real high muckety-muck at the expo. He's in charge of all the money, and the hiring and firing.
Hey, not bad.
You're telling me, and super respectable, too. It's a real relief for him to have a job where the boss never pulls a gun on him.
It's good to see that you and Artie are both doing okay.
We're more than okay. And if things keep going the way they're going, we may be more than just friends before you know it.
Well, don't get too serious too fast.
Nah, we're keeping things casual, for now.
Good. I'm sure Grandma will appreciate that. Whose idea was it to put a science and technology expo in Hill Valley?
Beats me. Artie says it's all bred in circuses. But I ain't seen a single clown yet today.
Look, my friend Emmett really needs help.
The one who's going out with Edna Strickland? You're darn right he needs help.
I'm not asking you to actually seduce him. Just make her think that you two have a thing going. It'll drive her crazy.
I guess it would.
So...
I wouldn't do that to another girl unless I was good and mad at her. And besides, it might tarnish my image as a muse.
See you, Trixie.
Yeah.
Don't be a stranger.
Mal gucken.
If you squint, it almost kind of looks like a big diamond. I don't have any reason to give a fake diamond to Trixie.
Nicht?
Why would I give a diamond to him? He might get the wrong idea.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not
open?
till tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
Okay. Gut, die reden da hinten. Gucken, was die plauschen.
Can I talk to you a minute, Miss Strickland?
Surely. Excuse us a moment.
It's like this. I found out about Trixie Trotter.
Yes?
Apparently they made her some sort of queen of the festival. Techne, the muse of progress.
They didn't. Well, they said this expo would give Hill Valley a reputation. I didn't realize this is what they meant.
What have you got against Trixie?
It's the idea of it. Allowing our city to be represented by a woman like that. I won't stand for it. As a socially conscious citizen, I demand you discharge that muse.
Trixie? What's wrong with her?
Oh, she's hardly qualified for an honorific post at a public event.
Look, lady, she fits the costume. She's an American citizen, and she managed to memorize all her lines. What more qualifications do you want?
Weiß
Oh,
auch, ne?
these people are impossible.
Why do you want to get Trixie fired?
One simply can't allow women like that to attain positions of respect in society. It creates a very bad precedent for the future.
Does it?
But try telling it to this poor sap. She's got him completely steamrolled. That's how they operate.
Is it?
Still, I could get her discharged if I had the goods on her. No doubt a woman like that has left a trail of scandal, and I'd find it if I were still a reporter. But I haven't got time to do the legwork now. I'm too busy with Emmett and his invention.
So you wouldn't hesitate to get Trixie fired from her job?
If I had the goods on her. She's obviously got her employer completely bamboozled. The only way to snap him out of his spell would be to show him something really shocking.
That's all the questions I got.
Very well, then.
Im Hintergrund habe ich gerade Dings gesehen. Der jetzt plötzlich da steht. Cue Ball.
Oh,
genau.
jeez, this guy again.
Funny, I was gonna say the same thing. Shouldn't you be in jail with the rest of Kid's gang?
I was, but then an opportunity availed itself and I
Sang like a canary.
I prefer to think of it as exhibiting an admirable sense of self-preservation.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Have you heard from Kid lately?
We're not exactly on speaking terms these days, on account of our varying degrees of incarceration.
Will you be playing piano for Trixie later?
Nah,
Why not?
'cause little Miss Goody Two-Shoes thinks she's too respectable for cue ball these days.
Aw.
You seem kind of angry about Trixie.
Angry. Listen, kid, me and Trixie go way back. I know stuff about her that even Kid doesn't know. Stuff that'd curl your socks.
Really?
Oh, yeah. And now to see her flouncing around the place, making like her stink don't smell, it just cheeses me off, you know?
So what's so, toe-curling about Trixie's past?
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, come on.
No.
Tell you what,
Yes.
I'll tell you something embarrassing about me first.
Like what?
My mom saw me in my underwear. My mom came onto me. I hijacked a train.
Last year, I drove a train off a cliff.
Why'd you do that?
You know, now that I think about it, I'm not really sure. It's a long story.
All right, Junior, you win. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost as embarrassing as this.
Is that Trixie?
Yep.
She's not wearing much.
No kidding. She did a lot of these artistic postcards a few years ago. I got a whole set of them.
Can I, have one?
I don't know. You ain't gonna do nothing bad with it, are you?
Hey, I promise. I'll only use it for the greater good.
Well, okay.
Hey, what's with your teeth?
My teeth?
Yeah, they're green.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seriously, man, what's going on with your
It's
teeth?
nothing. Nothing. Oh, crap.
What's wrong?
It's these.
Dr. Frinkle's algae cakes?
A crate of them fell off the truck while I was unloading it, and I just can't stop eating them. How was I to know they'd turn my teeth green?
Well, the algae part might have been a clue.
Please don't rat me out to Artie, okay? I really need this job.
No problem, but you better let me keep the cakes.
Sure thing, pal.
Hang loose, pal.
You talk funny, mister.
Die Postkarte ist auch eine Trophy wert, wenn man die hier...
Trixie sure got some nice, antlers. This is definitely something Edna wouldn't approve of.
Wahrscheinlich. Tada. Da gab es die Trophäe und die Kuchen soll man hier auch verschiedenen Leuten
That's a good thing
anbieten.
these things never caught on. How about an algae cake?
No thanks. I'm trying to cut down.
Mhm. Wenn man die möglichst vielen angeboten hat, gibt es halt auch eine Trophäe. Und man muss natürlich immer wieder neu auswählen.
How about an algae cake?
Yes, I am feeling a bit peckish.
Where the hell did you get that crap?
The expo.
Ja.
How about an algae cake?
Much obliged. That was different?
Wohl nicht so besonders lecker, die Dinger.
How about an algae cake?
One doesn't normally think of algae as a dessert item, but, what the hell? Well, it's got a very, unique flavor.
Gut. Jetzt noch Edna, doch. Und dann kriegt natürlich noch Emmet einen später im Labor.
How about an algae cake?
Don't mind if I do. Not bad. Algae, you say? I'm going to suggest that they add that to the menu at the orphanage.
Yay.
How about an algae cake?
Yeah, that tastes exactly like the sludge that Enda was pumping into me back in the Citizen Plus ward.
Okay, gut. Da müssen wir das noch Emmet geben und dann wäre das auch erledigt. Gut. Was sagt ein Doc jetzt? Ohne Kuh.
I found a set of wheels.
Good. Then you can visit my younger self. He could use a good talking to right about now. I'll keep her occupied till you get back.
Okay. Speichern wir nochmal. Gut. Ja, das hier ist wohl noch Hill Valley of the Past. Das ist halt noch zu. Was können wir denn noch machen? Können wir das hier benutzen mit ihr?
I just want to make sure. Is this you on this postcard?
Yeah, that was my first photo shoot. You want me to autograph it?
That's okay.
Okay. Geht ja ganz gut mit um. Das hier?
Nah.
Gut, das nicht. Die Sachen auch nicht.
I am not giving away my picture of Dad.
Ja, gut. Dann nicht.
Hi, Artie.
Go on. Call me Grandpa.
Huh? Right, so, Grandpa... You're not gonna let Edna get Trixie fired, are you?
Not on your life. She'd have to bring me a real smoking gun before I'd even think of letting that kid go. This job means an awful lot to her, you know.
Gut.
That's all for now.
Over and out.
Will der vielleicht das Bild haben?
I'm not giving him this postcard of Trixie.
So nicht. Dann quatschen wir mit Trixie, ansonsten können wir uns, glaube ich, ins Labor
What's
aufmachen.
cooking?
See you, Trixie.
gibt's
Don't
auch
be a
nichts Neues.
stranger.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, good. He's back.
What kind of stuff have they got you hauling here?
How the heck would I know? Electro this, robo that, dynamo the other. It's all Greek to me.
Stay out of trouble, cue ball.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Gut, sonst ja. Mal gucken. Das Skateboard nehmen.
Hang on, Emmett. Hope you're ready for a big breakup. Emmett?
Thanks again for your assistance, Detective Parker.
Detective? What the hell is Kid doing here?
Nothing criminal, I assure you. I was just getting a mind map of Mr. Tannen for our exhibition at the Expo. The authorities wouldn't allow Edna and I to stage a demonstration of the mental alignment meter with a violent felon, but this little baby is just as good. Okay, let's see, now what's next? Check the stew, sort the maps. Ooh, I almost forgot that.
Edna really is cracking the whip, isn't she?
Well, yes, but she's got my best interests at heart. Without her, I can get so distracted. Did she send you down here to check up on me?
Yeah, she wanted to come herself, but...
She's busy too, I know. Well, you're a poor substitute for Edna's lovely features, but make yourself at home.
Thanks.
No thanks are necessary. Without you, I'd never be where I am now. In love with the woman of my dreams. And a mere 6 hours from my first public triumph as a scientist. Wait a minute. 6 hours? Jumping Jehoshaphat, I'm running out of time!
Hier gibt es jetzt mehrere Sachen zu erledigen, die wir auch machen sollten, weil wir sollen quasi nur einmal hierher fahren. Bewusst. Und dann, gibt es halt auch wieder eine Trophäe. Stack of Mind.
What's this?
The mind map cards from the dozens of subjects I've tested during the last few weeks. I've got to get them sorted before the expo begins.
Why?
Edna's got this grand scheme to catalog all of Hill Valley citizens by their mental alignment. Isn't that cute?
Not really. Mind if I...
Go ahead.
Hooligan.
Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
About 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Okay. Das war ja jetzt schon irgendwie die erste Karte, ne? Gut.
How does the mental alignment thing work?
Here, I'll show you.
Hey!
The test subject wears this mind mapping helmet, which probes the brain by measuring fluctuations in skin conductance and electrical resistance on the surface of the parietal lobe.
Uh-huh.
When I turn on the mind mapping helmet with this radio switch, the subject is exposed to a series of visual stimuli, intended to provoke a series of positive or negative responses, as indicated by these lights on the helmet.
Hey, is that...
As the responses are recorded, they're relayed to this special typewriter, which prints out a punch card that represents the subject's mind map.
All I see is a bunch of holes.
Well, to you, maybe. But to our mental alignment meter, this mind map is nothing less than a peek into your subconscious. Observe as I place your mind map into the MAM.
Layabout? Is that machine calling me a slacker?
No, your own physiological responses did.
Düdüm.
How goes the bacteria farm?
Not so hot. The bacteria have kind of gotten out of control. I had to put a clamp on the nitrogen tube to keep the stench from flooding the lab.
Ach, wir haben doch noch hier was. Ja. Emmet.
Hey, Emmett, need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Good.
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. They better be really nutritious.
Mhm. Gut, also hier geht's raus.
Another cake?
Emmets
Normally I wouldn't, but my stew's not ready yet.
Jetzt haben wir noch das Dings
Oh.
ausgewählt.
Ew.
Ja, mag er jetzt nicht, mag er in 50 Jahren auch nicht. Hat sich nichts geändert.
I should probably give this racy picture of Trixie to someone who would want to do something about it.
Okay, das soll ich also Edna geben. Na gut.
Hey, Emmett, got a sec?
Why, yes. In fact, I've got several.
So, you and Edna, how serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the weeks since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
You sure Edna's the right woman for you?
What do you mean?
Don't you think she's a little controlling?
Controlling? Edna? No. She's just giving me a little much-needed guidance. Before I met her, I was such a flibberty-gibbet, always getting distracted by the slightest stray idea. But now, thanks to Edna, I stay focused on the task in front of me, like a narrow-band stream of stimulated photon emissions. Focused!
Ja.
Isn't she a little cold?
Don't let the schoolmarm exterior fool you, buddy. Edna's got enough warmth to raise a liter of water from 0 to 100 degrees centigrade. Know what I mean?
I kind of wish I didn't. I don't know. I just think Edna might be a little dangerous.
Oh, I agree.
You do?
Like all independent women, she's a danger to the patriarchal status quo. That's one of the things I love about her. She shakes things up.
You have no idea. I just think you should be careful, that's all.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll be fine.
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter? I thought you were working on some sort of rocket car.
Oh, the rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
Yeah.
What's a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Why would you want to probe people's minds?
Why wouldn't you? Imagine being able to diagnose mental disorders with a flick of a switch, or detect the truthfulness of courtroom testimony merely by connecting a witness to a small portable device.
Your machine does all that?
Not yet. Frankly, right now the whole thing's just a gussied-up potentiometer. But with years of refinements and a whole lot of investors, the MAM will be able to identify countless psychosis and neurosis, alcoholism, acrophobia, Oedipal complexes.
And?
And then we can set about curing them, of course.
Of course. Anyway. make a mind map of yourself?
Of course. Take a look.
Edna's right. You are a model citizen.
At least as far as my invention's concerned. Confidentially, this whole enterprise is a little light on the hard science and a little heavy on the smoke and mirrors.
Could you tell me how this mental alignment meter works again?
Of course. Now, pay attention. Subjects put on the mind mapping helmet, which I activate with this radio switch.
Check.
The subject is then exposed to a series of visual stimuli provoking positive, negative, or indifferent reactions that are recorded by the mind map printer.
Right.
Once a mind map is completed, it can be inserted into the mental alignment meter to pronounce judgment on the subject's mental state.
Okay, I think I got it.
Good.
Can't believe you invented all this in 2 months.
Well, like I said, there's not really a whole lot of inventing going on here. I just dressed up a $5 potentiometer with a lot of bells and whistles.
But
don't get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is currently liking or disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
Hey, what's with the new threads?
You like them?
You look like Colonel Sanders.
Who?
Never mind.
Edna gave them to me. She says my usual clothes don't have enough zing for a public exhibition.
What do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
A couple of hours?
Actually, it may be more like 70 minutes.
I haven't got a couple of hours. I still got all these mind maps to sort, and the MAM's wiring is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
Good.
How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
He's still angry with me and threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
Good.
You sure you don't want to take in a movie? I think you'll like it.
Strange as it may sound, I've got more pressing things to think about than going out to movies.
Okay.
Okay.
You look busy.
Dann...
Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
I Don't Care by Trixie Trotter?
Edna doesn't approve of that sort of music, but I find it very soothing. Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense,
Okay.
but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent.
The Mind of a Degenerate Criminal.
This kid Tannen's mind map, as captured by our mind map helmet.
You could tell he's a criminal just by looking at this?
No, but when it's fed into the mental alignment meter...
Weird.
Weird nothing. It's science.
Nothing happened.
Well, that button advances the slides during the mind mapping test. It only works while the test is running.
Good, good. Gut, erleuchtet die Mitte, eben bei der Musik. Hier war was anderes. Oder hat das rechte geleuchtet? Weiter in die Mitte, gut. So, Parker. Okay, was anderes. Was auch immer. Ach, das ist das Bild von ihm als Kind, oder? Okay.
I wonder how this new mind map for Emmett turned out.
Ja, guck mal doch mal.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Gut.
Phew.
Ugh, did the clamp fall off again?
Yeah.
Put it back on. Oh, I don't even know why I keep that bacteria tank around. Every time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
Okay.
What's this?
That's a can of used motor oil, rocket fuel waste, and assorted chemical sludge left over from my abandoned rocket car.
Gross.
Accounting doesn't enter into it, but it is disgusting. Would you mind disposing of it on your way out?
Sure. What's this?
It's the placard we'll be putting in front of our booth at the expo.
The scientist that caught Kid Tannen?
A small exaggeration, but Edna says it'll attract investors. What do you think of the picture?
You look a little... constipated.
What? Edna said I looked intense.
Yeah, intensely focused on taking it.
I get the picture. I'll have to find a better one. Unfortunately, there's a lot to choose from.
Oh.
Heavy.
Extremely. Mother has been rather obsessive about photographically cataloging my life.
Hey, Emmett, I've got an idea.
What?
Why don't I take your photo album over to Edna so she can pick out your new picture?
That's a great idea. She's got a better eye for these things than I do anyway. Thanks, pal.
Don't mention it.
Gut. Generator.
I'd be careful of that if I were you.
Why?
The rocket fuel experiment must have stripped one of the teeth in the hand crank. As a consequence, if you turn it for more than 10 seconds, it... Ow! Sends out an electric shock.
Hey, Emmett, what's cooking?
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer?
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
Okay. Das erfreut ihn also. Machen wir doch nochmal das. Verbinden vielleicht das Bild von Edna mit schlechten Sachen hier. Irgendwas bei ihm zu triggern. Okay. Ist jetzt wieder besser geworden? Nee. Schlecht geworden. Gut. Weiterhin schlecht. Obwohl er ja gar nicht hinguckt, ne? Was ist das? Tannen. Ach ja. Wir klicken es einfach mal ganz durch, ne? Und gucken mal, ob dann eine schlechte Karte dabei rauskommt. Und zumindest mal rot leuchtet. So.
I wonder how this new mind map for Emmett turned out.
Und was ist er jetzt? Wieder Layabout.
That's not a great reading, but if I really want to get Emmett in trouble, I better aim for the bottom.
Gut. Gut, dann Generator.
Ow!
Nächstes Bild.
Careful. Don't let all the flavor escape.
Naja. Also ich mache das jetzt hier gerade nach einer Lösung, weil das jetzt hier genau herauszufinden, wie und warum, in welcher Reihenfolge. Muss nicht sein. Ja.
Ew.
So, jetzt wird schon gelb. Dann nochmal Generator. Muss man ja wahrscheinlich irgendwie eine Einstellung zu den Sachen, die da zu sehen sind, anpassen und so. Und auch wenn er jetzt nicht sieht, was da genau ist, das Gerät ist ja damit verbunden und wertet das entsprechend aus. So. Foto eines Tannen.
That smells good.
Ja, jetzt findet der Tannen es also gut. Jetzt ist hier ein Kind zu sehen.
Ew.
Und der Gestank wieder raus. Jetzt gelb. Okay. Generator. Dass ich auch mal selbst blitzdingsen muss. Ja, Marty.
That smells good.
Gut, man könnte wahrscheinlich auch die Musik anmachen, aber die ist dann halt permanenter. Und die ist ja quasi auch positiv, genauso wie der Pott hier und das Aquarium sowie der Elektroschocker sind natürlich negativ. So. So, mal schauen, was es jetzt sagt. Theoretisch müsste ihn... Oh, ist kaputt.
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of it at the expo.
Looks like I'm not gonna be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
Jupp. Damit man sich damit nicht mehr auffällt. Degenerate Criminal.
Bingo! Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map, and Emmett's own machine will do him in. Okay, Emmett. Get ready to meet the new you.
Hey!
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob who cheats on his girlfriend.
Genau, so, wir haben das Fotoalbum, wir haben die schlechte Gedankenkarte. Wo ist Emmett jetzt hin? Ja, okay, da ist er weggegangen, jetzt steht er wieder hier oben. So, wir haben ja noch das hier.
Ugh, I hope this stuff doesn't get stains all over my guitar.
Wer weiß, wo du das alles mit dir rumschleppst, ne?
Hey, Emmett, I've got a... Whoa! Whoops.
What the heck?
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Your suit's ruined. Edna's gonna be royally PO'd.
Wrong.
What?
When Edna gave me this suit, I realized that the probability of me keeping it clean was infinitesimally remote, so I spent a few hours whipping up this.
Whoa!
Huh.
What was that?
A chemical compound capable of wiping the grime off any surface.
Emmett, you'll make a fortune.
Not anytime soon, I'm afraid. Due to an inherent instability in its molecular makeup, after 12 hours, the cleanser's component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-shredding enzymes, rendering it unsuitable for commercial use.
Wait a minute. Does that mean your suit's gonna dissolve in 12 hours?
Hey, gods, no. The solution dissipates into the air after it's applied. But it does mean that after this batch of cleanser ages another 11 hours and 53 minutes, it would eat away this suit faster than 1,000 starving moths. And that would be a crisis of unimaginable proportions.
Why?
Because this suit belongs to Edna's grandfather, who wore it on his wedding day. Poor guy was gunned down just a few years later.
Emmett?
Well, enough wool gathering. Back to work.
Gut.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Ach, jetzt hat er wieder das Öl ausgewählt.
That cleanser doesn't seem very portable.
It isn't, but this is.
A perfume bottle?
Yes. No. I mean, yes, it's a perfume bottle, but inside is a concentrated dose of my all-purpose cleanser. With a little luck, this should last me through the next 12 hours before its component chemicals break down into a series of cloth-destroying enzymes.
Clever. What the hell is that?
What?
Sorry, I thought I saw a tarantula.
Good.
Emmett says this stuff will clean anything, but it only has a 12-hour shelf life. Too bad I haven't got 12 hours. Or do I?
Ja, mit dem alten Doc, der 6 Stunden in der Zeit reist, geht das auf jeden Fall. Gut. Jetzt haben wir hier eigentlich alles gemacht. Die eine Trophäe gibt es später, aber wir haben jetzt hier alles erledigt dafür. Das hier vielleicht was?
I should probably give this to someone who wants a big diamond.
Na gut.
I don't think so.
Okay, dann gut.
Maybe not.
Ach, nicht.
Emmett?
Sollen wir mit ihm
Ja?
reden?
I still don't think Edna's right for you.
Oh? And who is she right for? You?
Me? No way.
Relax. I'm just yanking your tibia.
Okay.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Gut, dann nochmal speichern. Und dann... Nein.
What?
I was just thinking about the future. All that talk about Edna's grandfather made me realize something.
Please let it be something about lightning.
Life can be short, sometimes brutally so. So why not seize the day and grab your happiness while you can?
I'm not sure I like where this is going.
I was saving this for next Valentine's Day, but why should I? I know what I want.
Emmett, no.
I'm gonna ask Edna to marry me. Right now.
No!
Oh, right. I'll wait until tonight at the expo. It'll be much more romantic that way. Just think. By this time tomorrow, Edna and I will be engaged and will be the toast of the scientific community. And I owe it all to you.
You're welcome.
Yay. Ja, jetzt steht er wieder da.
Emmett?
Yeah?
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
You're too young to get married.
Nonsense. Back in the old country, a man my age already have 2 kids and a farm. Besides, what's the use of waiting when you're in love?
There's someone better out there. Trust me.
I know you mean well, but look at me. I'm an awkward teenager with poor social skills and a predilection for prattling on about obscure scientific minutiae. Frankly, it's a miracle that one woman has found me desirable. It could be decades before another one comes along.
Okay.
I just don't think Edna will make you happy
Das war auch noch mal
in the
was
long
bei
run.
Trophäe.
Well, she makes me happy now, and that's what counts. And as for the future, well, the future isn't written yet.
You better hope it isn't. Let's just drop it.
Fine.
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
Gut.
Hey, Emmett, I've got to go out for a while.
I thought Edna sent you to make sure I wasn't getting distracted.
Well, you'll be fine.
Aber überhaupt nicht von allem abgehalten. Na denn. Ah, jetzt ist auch das andere hier offen. Gut. Und nehmen mal das Ölkännchen und stecken das in den DeLorean.
It'll be safe in there.
Fällt auch keinem auf. Und wir können hier nicht rumlaufen. Ah.
I see. Well, you certainly do know a lot about me, Mr. Sagan.
From one investigative reporter to another, Miss Strickland.
One might question your motives, but one can't help admiring your method.
Hey, Doc.
Alright.
I mean, Mr. Sagan.
Excuse me a moment, Miss Strickland. I've got her neutralized for the moment. How's the plan proceeding on your end?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Okay.
Dad never told me about a Hill Valley Expo.
It was Mayor Thomas's idea. He had visions of Hill Valley becoming a magnet for big investors in the technology sector. But the venture folded after the 3rd year when the influenza exhibit leaked into the concession stand.
Oh. I think I'm starting to get a plan.
Good. Tell me. No, don't. After all, it's my history we're talking about. If I learn how you're planning on altering it, my resolve may weaken.
Gut. Wo ist das Gizmo am DeLorean?
Doc said to tell him when the light on his diagnostic thingy went green. Nope. No green light yet.
Hm. Gucken wir erstmal uns das hier an.
Furs donated by Lamont's House of Ermine. At least they're going to a good cause. They're stuck tight in this tar. Maybe when real Doc comes back, we'll take a trip to see a dinosaur. Press button to experience Hill Valley's primeval past. Okay, if this dinosaur is called a Tanninosaurus, I'm gonna... Oh, whew.
Mhm.
Times may be hard in Hill Valley, but our present worries fade into insignificance when we ponder our Pleistocene past. Is the wolf knocking at your door? Be glad he's not a Tyrannosaurus, king of the ancient lizards. And if you find yourself drowning in debt, well, you could be drowning in something a whole lot stickier, like the Hill Valley tar pits. This peek into the distant past is brought to you by Lamont's House of Ermine, reminding you fur is forever.
Naja.
That volcano looks a lot like the one I did for my 7th grade science fair.
Wieso können wir nicht den Pelz auswählen?
They're stuck tight in this tar.
Das vielleicht.
I don't want to get that covered in any messy oil.
Vielleicht raushebeln.
I'm good, but even I don't think I could skateboard on that.
Ah. Gut. Geben wir doch mal Edna das Foto.
You might want to take a look at this.
Why in the world would I be interested in... Oh, what have we here? Oh, sir! Mr. McFly! It appears your muse has been inspiring more than progress.
Trixie? Oh, no, no, no. What are you doing with a dirty postcard?
What is she doing in a dirty postcard? I swear, Mr. McFly, if that doesn't convince you that Trixie Trotter is unfit to represent Hill Valley...
I don't need you to lecture me about who I can or can't hire, Miss Strickland. Trixie's darn good at what she does. I don't care if she was once the winsome wench of Winnipeg. Her past doesn't matter to... Trixie?
What is it, Audie?
You know I don't like to pry, but what state did you grow up in?
Province, Manitoba. Why?
Not even an American.
See, darling, the charter specifically states that the Expo's hostess must be a U.S. citizen, so if you're really a Canadian...
I'm being fired? You are firing me?
I don't want to.
Here, take it back.
Well, I'm glad somebody's listening to reason.
Let's talk.
Okay. Wo ist Marty wieder? Die Kamera ist hier echt total kaputt.
Trixie?
I'll do it! I'll make that blue-nosed Betty eat her heart out!
That's great. I got it all planned out. When Emmett shows
But
up...
we gotta do it my way.
Huh?
I'm no good with improvising, and I ain't gonna memorize no lines. But I was in this play once. The Parlourmaid's Predicament. I figure I could lift a scene from that.
Okay.
Only, I need a few props.
Why am I not surprised?
Some furs, a big diamond. It doesn't have to be real, understand?
That makes it easier.
And something from this friend of yours, Emmett. Has he got a photo album?
I don't know. Probably.
Better bring it to me.
Furs, a diamond, and Emmett's photo album. And then?
Sit back and watch the fur fly.
Okay.
I brought Emmett's photo album like you asked.
Let's see. Gee, he's not bad looking. In an egghead kind of way.
Remember, I don't want you seducing him for real.
I ain't a cradle robber, kiddo. How about the furs and the diamond?
I'll get him to you.
Oh, da ist der Dialog so dem angepasst, was man zuerst gibt.
Voila!
Say, pretty snazzy for a phony rock. Gimme. Keep that up and I may take a real shine to ya.
I'd rather you take a fake shine to Emmett.
I'm working on it. Now bring me those furs and we'll be in business.
Ja.
Hi, Trix.
Oh, hiya, kiddo. Say, wouldn't it be easiest if I just march up to that Strickland dame and give her a smack in the puss?
Well, it would be fun to watch, but it wouldn't get her to break up with my friend Emmett.
Oh, right.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
I'm working on it. Now bring me those furs and we'll be in business.
Gut, keine Gesprächsoptionen.
They're stuck tight in this tar.
Ich habe noch die Idee, ob man nicht... das Zeug...
Emmett's formula. Still as good as new. Never know when I might need to get some sticky substances out of some clothes.
Naja, dass man da entsprechend den Kleber löst mit dem. Ja. So. Und jetzt kriegen
It's a
wir
good
das
thing I
wieder.
did this before Emmett's 12-hour time limit, where the cleanser might have dissolved the fur.
Und deshalb konnten wir vielleicht jetzt... War das Lämpchen noch nicht
Let's
bereit, dass wir
slip
doch
out of
noch
those
nicht
furs, shall we?
haben. Ja, das macht Sinn.
If Jen and I ever strike it big, we're never wrapping these things around our necks.
Besser ist das.
Hey, Trixie. Are these furs good enough?
Well, they're a little ratty, but, they'll work.
So, you got everything you need for your big scene?
Everything except for your friend.
Emmett Brown, redheaded guy about yay high. He'll be the one with Edna Strickland.
Not for long he won't.
Great.
Ah ja. The Other Woman. Trophy. Gut, aber die ist ja story-relevant. Tun wir mal das Füllkännchen wieder hier rein. Zack. Und
Hey,
check
the light's
mal.
green. That means
Ah.
Doc could take the DeLorean out again.
Was ein Wunder jetzt, ne? Gut, jetzt muss er also, wenn er vorher 6 Stunden damit gereist ist,
I
muss er
need
jetzt
to
zweimal
talk
6
to you.
Stunden reisen,
Excuse me, my dear.
um dieses
Yes?
12-Stunden-Ergebnis zu erzielen.
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, the light's gone green.
Wonderful. If the systems check out, I should be able to take it for another test run. I've got to run a short errand, and Miss Strickland, I suggest you think about what I've been saying.
Oh, I will.
Und die Räder bewegen sich gar nicht. Das liegt einfach über den Boden.
When did you land this time?
9 hours and 37 minutes ago.
Ouch.
Frankly, it started to get a little difficult to avoid running into myself. Still, the time jump yielded some interesting new data on the flux field. I'll run some more tests and we'll see what we find.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Gut, na dann, wieder rein damit. Und nochmal sagen. War mal kurz für ein paar Stunden weg. Wenn es für uns nur ein kurzer Moment ist.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Oh ja,
Much obliged, Miss Strickland.
zufrieden. Noch.
Yes?
About that gizmo you've got hooked up to the DeLorean?
The chronometric analyzer?
Yeah, what am I supposed to look for again?
A signal that it's done evaluating the time circuits. The analysis can take a while. Be sure to let me know when the light turns green, and I'll take her out for another test run.
Ach, muss ich jetzt einfach nur noch mal ins Auto gucken oder muss ich wirklich noch was anderes machen, das
Nope,
Zeit
no
vergeht?
green light yet.
Was?
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my
Okay,
test
eben
run is a
war es noch nicht
success.
grün. Und jetzt ist die Option einfach
I'm
da,
sorry
dass
to
ich gesehen
desert
habe.
you again.
Yes,
Was
well,
auch immer.
you've left me with plenty to think about.
Naja. Good.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time was off again.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
Ah, die wartet halt.
The
bei
lab.
mir.
Lab! You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Age to perfection.
Okay, haben wir jetzt gar keine Wahl, sondern er bricht einfach auf, weil wohl alles andere
Hey, Emmett,
getan haben.
I'm back.
Ah,
Oh, my.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
No, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
Can I talk to Emmett? It's kind of important.
It'll have to wait until later. Emmett's got a lot to do before the expo opens. Isn't that right, darling?
You know it, Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You can talk to him later.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
talk about his invention. He wants to talk about his escape. He has a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore.
Aw.
But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Naja,
Don't I wish?
gut, da wird, denke ich, hier alles haben. Aber wir haben, glaube ich, eh noch einen Speicherslot verfügbar, also was soll's. Schadet ja nicht. Gut, das hier mit M.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized polycarbonate
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Wird er natürlich
Yep.
alles nicht.
As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Want to lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Der muss nicht einladen helfen. Schön vorgedrückt, Marty. In anderen Games wäre das vielleicht ein Minispiel gewesen, jetzt den Laster zu packen.
Where's Edna?
She's inside, setting up her booth. It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh. You got the time circuits fixed.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and... in the timeline you're from...
The right timeline?
Yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife. Clara, and kids, and a dog. And a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up...
Uh-oh. Alone and miserable, happy and fulfilled. It's best
You're not really supposed to know these things in advance. It's bad luck.
But you told me how my story turns out.
Yeah, but...
It's not as if I'll be in a position to do anything about it once my younger counterpart's destiny has shifted. I imagine I'll be folded into the new timeline, and I'll probably lose all memory of the old one.
Maybe.
So tell me, just to satisfy my curiosity, what's going to become of Edna?
To be honest, she ends up kinda sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, you know, more healthy.
Can you hear yourself? Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. She took over your life. She kept you from doing what you were meant to do, till there was nothing left of you but this hollow shell.
Maybe, but she only did it because she cared.
I don't believe this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way, one where everybody wins. What do you think?
No. I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes?
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overwriting me?
Ja, jetzt machen wir natürlich irgendwo dasselbe wie sie, ne? Jetzt weiß er auch noch in der Zeit irgendwo hin. Oh, wunderbar. So, weil wir jetzt noch einmal zu Emmett ins Labor gereist sind, müsste gleich nochmal eine Trophäe aufpoppen. Weil wir das mit möglichst wenig Zügen gemacht haben. Genau, da ist sie. So.
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Michael. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know? No telling how Edna's gonna react. Wish me luck! Oh, for Pete's sake.
Hat er nicht gemerkt.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have. Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time. Step back now. We're gonna need a little space here.
Oh, aren't you a vision? Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just gotta ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply gotta get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula!
Oh.
Look! Turn your head! I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
Emmett Lathrop Brown!
Huh?
Trixie Trotter, how do you know this woman?
I don't! I mean, I listened to some of her records, and I may have taken a picture or two of her, but I...
Go on! Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you all too well.
What is going on here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs, and take back this gaudy diamond,
Ouch.
too! I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna,
don't Edna me. Apparently you are not the man I took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
Naja, gut, der Helm hat zumindest eben gerade das angezeigt, wie er wirklich denkt. Und jetzt kommt natürlich unser vorbereitetes Fiasko.
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
That was rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can... Emmett?
That went off great, huh?
Yeah, maybe too great.
Gut.
Emmett!
Breakup hat geklappt.
Emmett!
Go away.
Come on! Where are you? I'm sorry you had to go through that scene at the expo. Things didn't work out the way you expected, but everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and...
The story is over.
Uh-oh.
Listen to me, Emmett. Do exactly as I say. Don't do anything.
Why not? Listening to you has worked out so well for me thus far. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Stop!
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh.
But I want to be alone.
Oh. What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah. You need...
A good Chuck, have some fun.
to give your system a jolt. Take in a thriller like Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
It's a very inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing. And you just gotta see it, Emmett. It'll change your life.
Look at my helmet. Which light is flashing?
Yellow.
Apathy. I don't care about movies. I don't care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care. You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about... Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Hey, super.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Me! You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
Sure it is. Of course it is.
Well, it's a dumb name. And I guess I'm dumb for getting all worked up over somebody with such a dumb name.
Yeah.
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why, you're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
Das mit Love Club wahrscheinlich auch nicht.
Marty, my name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
Edna was no good for you. She was leading you down the wrong path.
I see. You had my best interests at heart.
Yeah.
Just like my father.
Oh, but there's more to it, see? Your father doesn't know your true path.
And you do?
Yes!
How is it that I could create a mental alignment meter and yet fail to realize that you are completely delusional? Oh, what does it matter? The world is absurd.
No, I know exactly what I'm doing. See, I know this may sound crazy, but you gotta listen. In 1985, you're gonna invent a time machine.
You're right. It sounds crazy.
I'm just trying to explain where I'm coming from. I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, that's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I was gonna be a great scientist.
Yeah, what a laugh. Dreams are only for people with guts enough to follow them.
You're saying I don't have guts?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first thing about me. I have more dreams in my little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey, daydreams don't count.
Daydreams? That's what they said to Edison. That's what they said to Einstein. That's what they said to...
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father, then Edna, now you. Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Great Scott. I've got it.
Got what?
A solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
The rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. But the lightning, suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like...
A bolt of lightning?
Exactly. Static electricity. Super ionized static electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're you again.
Here I've been wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before anything...
Uh-oh.
Emmett!
What?
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs.
What?
No handhold.
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oops.
Mhm.
Hang in there.
Very funny.
Ja.
The expo's already started.
Ja. Gehen wir mal kurz runter, wenn er gerade das Zeug da fallen hat lassen. Das könnte ja... Das da.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Seil lösen.
Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now.
Hat er den nicht in eine andere Richtung geworfen?
Should I go for help? Better not leave him. I can't undo the knot.
Ah. So, jetzt hängt das Seil frei.
That's not gonna help Emmett.
Ja,
It's not going anywhere.
gut. Komm. Bisschen schneller, Marty. Ja?
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
So, was sagt er noch?
Emmett!
What?
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it! This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
Hat er recht.
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here!
Hold on! I've got an idea.
Good, 'cause I'm fresh out!
So, jetzt können wir eigentlich rüber huschen.
I don't think the spray would reach all the way over there.
Ja. Mal Schwung holen.
I don't think the spray would reach all the way over there.
Ach Mann.
I don't think the spray would reach all the way over
Ja, wenn
there.
du noch drüben bist. Das sind nur die Richtungen. Einmal Statue.
think the spray would reach all the way over there.
Doch, doch, das geht schon.
I don't think the spray would reach all the way over there.
Sprüh's doch irgendwie drauf.
It's not going anywhere.
Ach so.
Ah, gotcha.
Let's get out of here.
Your pants, they're stuck.
Do something before we're crushed. Ah!
Okay.
What are you doing?
Trust me. Hold on.
Hahaha. So hat's geklappt.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty.
Marty? Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Tungsten. The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Jo. Los geht's zur Expo. Oh oh.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure it will all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett. And his friends.
Oh, die Freunde.
Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
Oh oh. Wird der Doc jetzt wieder böse. Ach, zu uns haben sie doch keine Zeitreise gemacht. Um wieder alles kaputt zu machen. Aber das war Episode 4 mit allen
Let me
Trophies.
explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
Okay, finale Episode, Out of Time. Episode 5. Wenn Doc aus der Vergangenheit keinen Bezug zur Wissenschaft herstellt, wird es vielleicht besser. Aber nicht unbedingt für Marty. Oder seine Familie. Denn das ging ja nur mit der Zeitmaschine im ersten Film. Naja. Bleibt spannend. Und beim nächsten Mal gibt es sogar 8 verpassbare Trophäen, sehe ich gerade. Also viele optionale Sachen. Dann wieder auf der Expo, wie wir gerade im Trailer gesehen haben. Ja, das wird wieder spannend. Mal gucken, wann ich weiterspiele. Ich denke spätestens morgen. Könnt ihr gerne wieder einschalten bei Gekkou. Schauen wir uns nochmal kurz das Titelbild an für Episode 5. Ja. All that time. Ja, wieder Zeitreise. Donnerblitze. Der DeLorean. Mal gucken. Lasst gerne ein Like da, subscribe. Bis zum nächsten Mal, euer Gekkou. Ciao, ciao.